reasons why you should partner with Donate Mo. For those of us who haven't had a chance to meet, my name is Richard Bauer, and I'm the brand ambassador for Donate Mo, powered by OV. And I'm so glad that you're joining us today. As you can hear, the phones are may be able to hear, the phones are already ringing as folks are joining us from all across the country. And today's webinar was a special request by some of the folks who are saying, but what all comes with this? And if you've been participating with us before, you know that we try to lock in on specific pieces of the Donate Mo platform. Well, today's agenda is we're going to take a step back and we're going to talk about the 10 reasons why you should partner with Donate Mo, how you can learn more about the entire suite of products. And I'll even tell you a little bit about the Donate Mo story and about OV, its parent company. So with that in mind, let's get started. Donate Mo, powered by OV. We are a Houston-based company that was established with the vision of helping religious entities and nonprofit organizations raise donations and manage those funds efficiently, as well as providing a simple user experience to encourage donors to give. With Donate Mo, you can collect donations, display service or prayer times, share announcements, and much, much more. You've probably seen, if you've had a chance to see the recordings of our past webinars, that we talk about individual modules that are part of this robust platform. Donate Mo can become your simple solution in meeting all of your fundraising and ministry management goals. And the best part about all of this is that you're not going to need an IT team to make this happen and roll out the Donate Mo giving platform and back office solution in your church. So with that in mind, let's just get started. Starting out, first of all, with reason number one. I'm hearkening back to those top 10 reasons from the late night show of days gone by. So let's use the top 10 format as our way of reintroducing you to the Donate Mo platform powered by OV. Reason number one, this is an AI-powered church management system, often referred to when you're looking at printed materials as a CHMS. And what makes it so powerful is, number one, it's cloud-based. So if you're starting out as a new pastor, and maybe you'll even have a second job in addition to being the leader of your church, this is a cloud-based application. So whether you need to have access via your phone, or maybe you have a tablet, or even your laptop, you're going to be able to leverage the AI-powered church management platform of the Donate Mo back office. And second of all, automation makes simple and repetitive tasks that much easier. And by making it that much easier, you are going to ultimately increase member engagement. So reason number one is the AI-powered church management system. And so let's just take a quick peek here so you can see exactly what I'm referencing when I talk about that platform. So here it is right here. This is the Donate Mo back office platform. Everything you're going to need in order to manage your church or your nonprofit organization, or we even have political campaigns. That's right, political campaigns that are leveraging the Donate Mo platform to help manage their donor base as they roll out, because of course it's going to be another big year for the political campaigns leading up to November's elections. So you're going to see a little bit more about this. And of course, we talk about it a lot during our webinars, but this is it. It's web-based. You can see I'm logged in up here through, in this case, it's a Google Chrome app, but of course you could also use the Internet Edge to help guide you. So let's get back to our top 10 screens. And we'll start off then with reason number two. Donations made easy. So when we talk about the core application of the Donate More back office, we're also talking about all of the different ways in which your members and donors can participate and give electronically. It could be online with a web-based PCI Level 1 compliant platform that's attached to your existing website. Or if you're a brand spanking new church that's just starting out, maybe you just want to use our platform and we can help you build out the additional pages to give you a full, robust experience for your members. So whether it's online giving, kiosk giving, which is really at the heart, it's the backbone of how Donate Mo came about, because the OVI organization is known in the food service industry, especially if you think of these larger food service franchises. Well, OVI is a major player, and we've been around for nearly 20 years in supporting that. We've taken our kiosk product and really developed it out so that it's not just a matter of looking at words, you're looking at icons. So for the regardless of the level of skill of the user, the kiosk is a fantastic way, especially for those major church events like the one we have coming up on the 17th of April, which is Easter. Of course, for those of the Muslim faith, we have Ramadan coming up in the not too distant future. So why not give folks the opportunity to take advantage of it right there? We also have a custom mobile app solution. So while the online form is fully mobile enabled and it'll recognize that it's on a mobile phone, if you want to create a custom mobile app that mirrors all of the functionality that you have in your church's website, we can do that too. And finally, for text giving, you got a whole generation that all they know how to do is text. My two sons, a 20, soon to be 26 and soon to be 22-year-old sons, I think they've picked up a phone, the old-fashioned landline, only 2 or 3 times in their lives, because it's all been about cell phones and in particular text messaging. So much of my conversations with my boys is with text. That demographic, that's how they like to roll. So reason number 2, donations made easy. Donation number 3, one of the industry's lowest credit card processing fees. This is where we get to the real nitty-gritty of what makes Donate Mo such a powerful option for your church. Our credit card fees are 2.5% with a 30-cent per transaction fee. That 2.5% even applies to American Express, where I know that other service providers, they have a considerably higher rate for American Express, not Donate Mo. So if you're currently using such, let's say PayPal, for example, that's the range we're talking about. Yet you don't get, with, say, for example, a PayPal, all of the back office support that we bring to bear with the Donate Mo product. So reason number 3, one of the industry's lowest credit card processing fees. Reason number 4, auto recurring giving with multiple payment options. You know, having been in this industry now for nearly 6 years, I had no clue of the power of recurring giving and what that does for churches until I started to learn about the electronic giving reality of church and nonprofit life. And quite frankly, it's this: if for every time that your members make a commitment, whether it's in a pledge at the beginning of the year, the best way for them to honor that commitment is to set up a recurring gift. And that's easy to do with any of the multiple payment options that we bring to bear. So recurring giving is part of the Donate Mo solution. Reason number 5, powerful analytic reporting and insights. One of the things I want to share with you right now is let's go to the Donate Mo application and take a look at what that reporting looks like. So if I am here at the back office application and I'm like, okay, reports are nice, but what does it look like? Well, it looks like this, is that if I select the report option from the left navigation menu, I can see a list of already pre-built, right out of the box, reporting options that'll give you as pastor, you as financial manager, business manager, the understanding, the insights of what's happening with electronic giving in your church. So for example, here, I'm using an annual report, just to give you a little example, that it breaks it out by the cash gifts that I've received, which I would have manually logged, my credit card gifts, ACH, and I can also see by the source. I'm going to use that source again, and let's go with source. I logged out, no problem. I'll just go back to the Power Panel. So as you can see, reporting functionality is available right there from the back office. So here you go. This was my snapshot. It's coming up on the nature of the donations that are received. So again, all of these tools are available right out of the box, where you can use already pre-built reporting and gain powerful insights into the nature of giving in your church. Let's roll on to insight and reason number 6. 24/7 by 365 live tech support. So while it's true that the Donate Mo is incredibly intuitive, you can navigate once you get your first few days of logging through and understanding the terminology of how we've defined things for you. If you ever find yourself, let's say you're away from the church, but you have access to the app and you want to be able to create a fund. Let's say, for example, you wanted to create a fund because you're having a prayer service on behalf of the Ukrainian people with all of the things that are happening there. Well, if you want to quickly create a fund, but you don't remember how, just give your live tech support call a quick call, and they'll help guide you through it. In fact, I want to show you something very powerful as well, and that is that in the back office suite, in addition to the back office suite, we also have powerful online tools that are available right now that provide you with online support. So if you're like me, the typical guy that doesn't know how to pick up the phone and ask for help, I'm terrible at it. Because I like to think that I know how to do everything, and I would prefer to fumble my way through it. Well, here, I'm going to find out how to create a fund. Well, let's find out right here. Boom. I do a quick word search. It'll bring up the information that's available, and there we go. Again, online support is available right out of the box with Donate Mo, as well as 24/7 by 365 live tech support. Reason number 7, child and volunteer check-in. If your church, much like my church, has families in it with little children that you want to be able to have them go and participate in their Sunday school activities, but you also want to know who they're with, and you also want to make sure that the only people that can check them out are either you or anybody you've assigned. Well, that's where our child and as well as volunteer check-in functionality is available, again, right out of the box. So there's nothing you need to add or purchase or subscribe to in order to take advantage of child and volunteer check-in. So when does something like this become incredibly powerful and extremely useful? Well, as we march down the calendar past March into April and May, guess what's on the horizon? Vacation Bible School. And you're going to want to be able to have the confidence that you're checking in your child and knowing that they're going to be there when it's time to pick them up. So child and volunteer check-in, the volunteer check-in feature just gives you the opportunity to set up who are eligible volunteers. And so you can always see through the back office who's checked in, whether it's a child or any volunteers that might be supporting an event that you have scheduled for your church. Let's roll on to reason number 8. Full multimedia suite availability, where you can upload videos, pictures, and literature, do live video streaming of your events, of your church services, as well as social media integration. I was just sharing this with a church on Saturday, and I want to show you that, in fact, all of this exists in the back office. So let's just quickly return to the back office. And I'm going to go up here into my organization's activities. And from there is where I'm going to link my social media accounts, such as my Instagram account, my Facebook pages, my Twitter account, and all of those are, as well as a TripAdvisor link. If you use LinkedIn for your church, Google Plus, we make all of those available. All you have to do is plug them in. And then what does it look like on the back end? Well, let's just take a look at our demo church back here. And I'll slide to the bottom, and you can see that all of that is available right here at each of your pages. And you'll be able to click either Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and it'll take you, the visitor, right to your church's social media accounts. If there's other resources you want to make available, like video, I would add these in here as well. And you can see on our demo church, we actually have some wonderful video of, this is actually a video from my church when my youngest son, this was doing some performing of this little light of mine and my church. You'd be surprised how often parents in particular, like myself, go back to once again enjoy those videos and remember how much involvement and engagement we've had with our church, your members have with their churches as well. So again, you have full access to adding a robust, your church's robust multimedia presence and leveraging all of that content. You know, when I would visit with churches, and even today when I visit with churches, I remind them that they already have a very robust library of videos and pictures and literature that they want to make available. For example, I know that one of my coworkers, his father, who's a pastor, makes his sermons available on the church's Donate Mo's platform so that individuals can go back. If they missed the Sunday service, they can go back and listen to the sermon that day. And it's very powerful because here's the thing to keep in mind about why these tools matter. Engagement is more than a buzzword. Engagement is how you keep your members and guests and other interested parties engaged in your church's activities. Because a church is more than just a building that's sitting there, like my little church sits on the corner of 2 main streets in our little neighborhood. And right now, it's always been seen as the place where people go when something is happening. Well, there's more than just that. And leveraging your social media content, not just from you as a pastor, but other members. And I'm sure your leadership team will always have rules of what it is that you want to put out there. But knowing that you already have these tools available right out of the box from Donate Mo is a powerful, powerful option that you immediately have at your fingertips. And since this platform can be run from maybe your smartphone or your web-enabled tablet, you can add these things on the fly. So let's say, for example, you have church members who are participating in another community event. Well, you can add it on the fly, even inviting others to join you. So that's what's so powerful about these engagement tools. Number 9, event management and notification. The last webinar that I presented to you was all about events, and we're going to do another one on events because we had so many people reach out and say, you need to tell me more about this because I didn't realize how easy it was. So let's just take a quick visit back to the DonateMo back office. And in fact, I'm going to take you to 2 places. The first place I'm going to take you is to the back office, first of all, and we're going to go to the dashboard and we're going to manage an event. And in this case, I'm going to bring up, you can see that my events are all set up here for the month of March. There's March right there. You can see all sorts of things we've got going. And then the grid, which is my preferred way of looking at this, I can see what activities I have coming up. And I know that, for example, we have a lot of Easter activities that are happening. And there's one in particular I wanted to highlight for you. And that's let's see, we had Ash Wednesday. We had an event scheduled for today for a prayer service for Ukraine. And on this one, we even added a donate page where individuals can select from. We provided 3 simple dollar options for them to use. So if I go to that particular prayer service, here's where I set up all of the characteristics of the event. The name, internally linked to my website, church's website, the alias, which the application creates. That's part of the AI, the artificial intelligence functionality that's coming on board. You can see I was able to upload an image that's dedicated to what I want to use it for, the start date, what time it's starting and when it's ending. I was even able to auto-generate, again, part of the artificial intelligence that's working within DonateMo, that's able to generate keywords so that anybody that might be doing a Google search and looking for something nearby because they want to participate and support, well, here it is. And then I can set up immediate push notification, 7-day advance notice, and 1 day. So I got my notification yesterday about this event that was coming up. Just save it, exit, and I'm done. It really is that easy. So if I go to my little church again, let's see here, we're going to go, I don't want to go too far. Let's see, I want to go to my resource, here we go, events. So you can see we've had a lot of different events that we've been loading up. And what's so powerful about this is that you can take and inactivate events so that there's today's event right there. Pray. And then it was also on that quick summary page when you first log into the website of the church. So again, powerful tools that are available for you right out of the box. So finally, let's head to the top 10 reason, number 10, custom branding. Now, if you can think of white labeling as a term that many people might be familiar with, we provide you with a platform that you can go back into and customize with your logos, your colors, all across the platform. So that when you can also use it to customize your email templates. You can use it to customize when you're creating online forms, individual pages. And all of that, again, happens on the back end. Remember where I was just a little bit ago and I showed you the organizational details? Well, right in there is where custom branding is. Again, right there, you can always use that 24/7 by 365 support. If it's kind of new to you and you're afraid you might break something, you can't break anything. But in case you're like me, doesn't want to ask too many questions, jump on over to our online support platform and it will guide you through the process there. So, top 10 reasons. We, for all of you who've signed up for today's webinar, the team is going to be sending you the digital version of the top 10 reasons you should partner with Donate Mo. It's a beautiful webinar that you could then print out and make available to other members of your leadership team. It talks about all the things I just went over for you here. And of course, the best way to learn more is to one of two things: either reach out to us for a personalized demo. I love doing those. As I said, I just did one on Saturday to be able to take through, and there's a lot of questions that those individuals had that I was able to address for their specific situation. And of course, you could just email us too, so you can set that up. I absolutely love visiting with churches. It's my passion, and teaching them how to build robust engagement platforms using Donate Mo is what drives me. So finally, what is all of this worth? I just walked you through top 10 reasons why you should be doing this. And in your mind, you're thinking, holy cow, that's a lot. This must be a pretty costly proposition. Well, right now, because we are so serious about investing in your success, we're providing you the back office. That was the platform you saw me jump into and introduce you to events, how I create my members, manage my connections to my social media, all of that. And an online giving page, $0 per month. Your only cost is for the transaction. And again, debit and credit cards, regardless of the brand, 2.5% and 30 cents per transaction. Or if you like to provide, and many churches do, provide an ACH option for electronic check, then 1% with a 30-cent per transaction fee. That's a pretty serious investment on our part to see you grow your church, whether it's an existing church and you're adapting to the new reality of a hybrid existence where you have individuals who are physically in the church, but there are others who want to continue with the virtual experience. I have 4 sets of grandparents and 2 sets of great-grandparents in my church that participate every Sunday virtually. So it's not going away. It's going to be here for the duration. So for more information, once again, I want to reaffirm to you the importance of just reaching out. You can either dial 1-833-453-0697 to schedule your individual personalized demonstration, or email us at sales@donatemo.com. And you're always welcome to visit our support library so you can kind of check it out on your own. If you're like Richard, he likes to go and look at things himself so he can understand how this all works, and then kind of build up my own understanding so that I can tell the story to the other members of the leadership team of your church. So on behalf of the entire Donate Mo team, again, you can always follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, look us up on LinkedIn as well. Every day, we're putting more information on our, especially all of our social media accounts, to just engage our followers, our clients, with all the different ways they can be engaging their members. Once again, my name is Richard Bauer, your brand ambassador. Thank you so much for being with us today. And I want to wish you a wonderful, wonderful spring day. Bye, everybody.